Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Settler's Domain, which is a good old classic settlement builder game. We gather, we build, we craft, we farm, we explore, and we grow our little settlement from just a handful of people into many handfuls of people who are doing all sorts of different and very important jobs. And it's got this sort of lovely pixel arty style going on, which I do think looks very good. So yeah, I thought it was well worth a little look. So do you know what, without any further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? Time to dive into the demo of Settler's Domain, because we are playing the demo today, and do a little bit of classic settlement building. Okie doke, here we go, and job number 1, place your settler's tent. Every new world starts by building this structure. Recruited settlers will spawn at the entrance, so make sure it's in a good spot with access to resources. Okay, so let's go and take a little look around at what we've got going on. So right now, we only know this of the world. We kind of have this little window on the world here, and the rest of it is all sort of shrouded in mystery and this kind of mysterious sort of foggy, cloudy stuff. But I think what happens is we can send people out into the mysterious, foggy, cloudy stuff to clear it out the way, and then we can find out what's there. But right now, we only know about this stuff here that we can see. So let's go and take a little look around, because we have got quite a few things going on. So plenty of trees. Lots of oak trees around, and then we've got red mushrooms. Okay, that's quite good, quite a few of those. We've got berry bushes, good old classic berry bushes. Ah, right, okay, so that brown soil there is fertile soil. Okay, so we don't want to build on that, we want to keep that for farms or what have you. Plenty of rocks going on, what on earth is that? Oh, that's iron ore. Okay, I didn't know what that was. I thought that was like something with, I don't know, worms sticking out of it or something. It looks like a rock with hot dogs sticking out of it, but okay, that's iron ore apparently. And then over here, what's that? Purple mushrooms. Okay, we've got 2 different types of mushrooms. We can make a very exciting mushroom stew or something. And then we've got thyme. Oh, okay. And we can season the stew with some thyme. Oh, this is wonderful. And then down here, we've got flax. Okay, and just there, sage. Okay, right, we can make a very delicious mushroom stew. Okay, right, where do we put our little kind of settler tent then? I'm thinking maybe if this is all going to be sort of farmland, possibly do we put it just here? Because then it's near to many trees. Oh, there's different trees there. There are willows there. I assume we get a different type of wood from that we use for different things. So if we put our little kind of settler tent just here, it's going to be near to 2 types of trees, which is good. It's not going to be too far away from the fertile soil, and it's sort of near to everything else. If we put it here, it's not that far away from the rocks and the sage and everything else. So I think let's put it just there, look. There we go. Right, okay, resources. So we've got 500 influence, 50 food, 25 wood, 15 fibre. Oh, and I see the wood is 25 oak. Okay, so we do pick up different types of wood. Right, you are. And it says down here, settlers are the most important part of your settlement. Start by recruiting 1 here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Time is ticking by. And because we know that time is ticking by, I think right now we should begin by asking a very, very important question. And I think you all know what it is. So say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. That is marvellous news. Okay, so now that time is paused, I feel like we can have a little bit of a slower look around. Right, so we're going to click down here and grab ourselves a settler. Because, yeah, right now we have a tent, but nobody's here, I don't think. Well, that does beg the question, who put the tent up? But let's not go into that. Right, okay, so recruit. Oh, we get to pick a particular person. Roland Hart, Camilla Morales, Natalie Short, Philip Maguire, Darius Jennings, and Tyler Newbury. Oh, right, I see. We can't afford these 3 here. Philip, Darius and Tyler are just too expensive. They're just too fancy pants because they cost 560 influence by the look of it, and we've only got 500. So we've got to pick between Roland, Camilla and Natalie. I mean, looking at this, Roland appears to have the most energy. If we click on you, do we find stuff out? Ah, here we go. Right, so 320 influence gets us Roland Hart, who has daily requirements of some food. Okay, that's it. No medicine and no influence. And you've got 90 energy, efficiency of 3, immunity of 3, loyalty of 6. Okay, so 9336, and 12 food. If we click on Camilla, she needs a bit less food. Okay. However, no, but hang on, she's not got as much energy. Maybe that's why she needs a bit less food, but she does have a higher immunity and a slightly higher loyalty. And then we've got Natalie, who's more expensive. She only needs 7 food. 7 food, 75 energy, but she's very efficient. Natalie Short is way more efficient, more than double the efficiency of Roland. So Roland's got more energy, but Natalie is more efficient. She's going to use her energy in a better way. Do you know what, Natalie Short? In you come. Welcome aboard. The settler info menu displays a list of all the settlers. Clicking a specific entry will show details about that settler. Okay, so I feel like you want us to go and do that then, and there we go. Oh look, there is Natalie Short. Hello there, Natalie, how are you? So they've got hunger, health, and devotion meters. Right, you are. Oh, and also, it looks like, yeah, they got equipment. So they have a house, and they have or is that a workplace? Oh, no, that's a work sort of place. Okay, all settlers need housing. Build a tent, and the homeless settler will be automatically assigned. Okay, ooh, if a settler does not have housing when the day ends, they will abandon the settlement. Okay, right, so it's key to have enough housing at the end of the day for your people, otherwise they're just going to leave, which I kind of get. I kind of understand that. Okay, so I think job number 1, let's build a tent. Although, could we build a log cabin? No, we can't, because that needs 50 wood, and we only have 25. Okay, and a tent is 10 fibre. Okay, I mean, really, I'd like to get log cabins in, but the game is telling us to build little tents. So, okay, fine, yep, game, we'll build some tents. So where do we put our one and only tent? Because we've only got enough fibre to build one of these. I think let's put it there, look. It's quite near to the main tent, so it's going to be easy to get the resources from there over to here. So pop that over there like that. Settlers need a place to work. Navigate to the harvesting tab and build a logging hut. Settlers will automatically start working at the nearest work structure. Make sure there are trees in the logging huts area. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so the building has just appeared by magic. We don't go and hit it with hammers to build it. It's just kind of there. Okie dokie. Right, so now we want to get a logging hut to get some wood. And then I imagine if we get enough wood, we can then start building proper log cabins rather than having people living in tents. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, logging hut. Oh, there's plenty of trees. There are so many trees. Okay, if we put it just there, it is near to 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 oaks. It's near to 7 oak trees. So I think, let's put it there, look. Boom. Okay. Housing and harvesting structures are essential. Other structures will be unlocked as your settlement harvests resources. A structure only becomes unlocked when you have discovered every resource required to build it. Find and harvest new resources to unlock new structures. Right, okay, so we have to pick up new things, and then when we get those new things, we look at them and go, hang on a minute, we could use this to build a thingamajig, and then we unlock new stuff. Okay, yep, that's fine. Right, so I think then, what else can we build? A gathering hut is 20 wood, medicine hut is 20 wood, mining hut is 20 wood. Okay, I'm kind of getting the impression that we need to get some wood. Okay, right, so, unpause time, and Natalie here should apparently assign herself to this. And yes, she is now chopping down a tree. Okay, right. Runtime on slightly quick. How fast can it go? Oh, okay, right. It can go very fast. Okay. hang on. Calm back down. Right. Okay, so now what do? You're just sort of standing around. Do we need to tell you to do something? Are you okay? I think... I know if I pause... I think I've paused... If I pause time... No. Time is now ticking by, look. At regular speed. So why is Natalie Short not actually doing any wood chopping? Because we need some wood, Natalie Short. Assign settlers, Natalie Short. Yeah, okay, so she is working there. Well, allegedly. She's not doing too much work right now, however. Natalie, could you chop down a tree, please? We need you to chop down a tree, thank you so much. Can you get on with it? Yeah, tent, work priority. Okay, so you live in that tent. That's okay. But yeah, it's as though you're not... Hang on, can we tell you? Oh, there you go. Right. Did we somehow unassign her from working there, maybe? I think maybe I inadvertently unassigned her from working at the lumber chopping thing. Okay, right, fine, never mind. Okay, so runtime on a bit quicker. Let's chop down some trees. And I'd like to, yeah, get proper housing in rather than tents. Okay, so that is... what was that, like 6 wood or something? Okay, right. They go to bed quite early. So like 7:30 in the evening, that's it. They're done. We're knocking off for the evening at 7:30. Cheerio. Bye-bye now. Right. And now Natalie is having a bit of a snooze. And we got 12 influence and 6 oak. Nice. Oh, I like the fact the button just says, nice. Okay, right, good. Oh, crikey. Okay. So Natalie is back up nice and early. Okay, do you know what? They go to bed early, but they also get up early. Well done. Right, okay, 17 wood. Come on, we can do this. We need plenty of wood. Okay, now she's stopped again. No, you are still assigned. Maybe she's just catching her breath. Just having a bit of a breather. Just, because it's hard work chopping down a tree, I imagine. So she's there going, do you know what? No, I'm just gonna catch my breath a little bit, get some energy back, and then carry on chopping down a tree. Natalie, carry on chopping down trees, please. This is all we ask of you. You've got the axe to do it. Commence chopperations. Natalie, this is a tree. Your job is to chop down the trees. Please do the chopping of the tree, Natalie. Why is she not chopping down trees? Okay, I don't know what she's doing. She appears to be as though she's going, do you know what? I've chopped down a tree for the day. That's it. My work here is done. No, you don't need to stop. Chop down another tree. Hang on, I'm going to take her out and then reassign her. Okay. So now she is assigned. I mean, yeah, which way? Hang on a minute. Now she's assigned? Or now she's not assigned? Settler's name, none. I'm not. Yeah, now she is assigned. I don't fully understand that. I thought maybe when we moved up to that top bit, she started doing her work. But then now down here, she's doing some work. I don't really get what's going on there, but okay. This is fine. She is doing some stuff again, although she's left it quite late. So if we run time on, okay. And now she's going to try and do this tree, but I imagine it's going to get relatively late, and she's going to go back to bed. Okay, right. So an uneventful day there. Not too much happened. Okay, we've still got 43 food. It's all fine. Okay, can we run through to the end of the day game? Or do we have to sort of just do this? There we go. Right, I've got 12 oak, 24 influence. Okie dokie, right. So she comes back out, and now she's just staring at a tree again. Do we have to reassign you every day or something? Yeah, Natalie, can you... This is very weird. If we put you into there, look, you're just... Well, now you're chopping... Which of these is the correct thing? Which of these means you're chopping down trees? I'm very confused. Sometimes they chop down trees if they're down here, and sometimes they have to be just there. I don't really understand what's going on there, but okay. Okay, never mind. Right, Natalie is still chopping down trees. Come on, Natalie. We can do this. Okay. Right, this tree is proving to be a bit of a problem for you, isn't it? This tree is proving to be a little bit difficult. Is it because we've put this in a silly place or something? Okay, so take you out of there and pause time. So now you're chopping down a tree when you're in... I don't really get this, but okay. We just want to get some more wood, please. Come on, Natalie. Come on. We are the only person we've got in the entire settlement. And it'd be great. Don't go back to this tree, Natalie. Natalie, stop it. Okay, now we're going to press that button to make her and chop down the other tree. What is the problem with this tree? Natalie has an issue with that one very particular tree, but okay. Right, we are going to get over 40 wood eventually, even though Natalie's having a bit of a nightmare with this tree. Yeah, okay, right. I know we're playing the demo. So, things like this are going to happen in the demo. Things are going to go a little bit wibbly and a bit wobbly. But, yeah, this tree here is proving to be a little bit of an issue for poor Natalie. Okay, I mean, this thing, if we destroy this, we get 25% of the building materials back. We've only just got 41 wood. So, we're going to get a little bit back. And we could then potentially put a logging hut thing over here to get some of these trees. Because we are going to need some more wood, I feel. And as well, we're going to need some more food. So I think, because we can't chop down this oak tree, because Natalie's having a little bit of a problem with it, how about we destroy the logging hut, Yes, okay. Right, up to 46 wood. Build a new logging hut. I'm going to try not put it next to something, because I think that might be the issue. So if we just put it here, look, that is within reach of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of those trees as well. And yeah, these ones are growing back as well, unless we just sort of put one there. But no, okay, so I think we'll put it just there. Okay, right. Natalie, I think, is assigned. Okay, so now she's over here chopping down these trees. Okay, let's hope that this goes a little bit better. Right, we have 26 wood. So I think, oh, hang on. Yeah, we could build, it's only 20 wood. I thought it was 40 wood to build one of those. No, we could maybe get ourselves, if we save up enough wood, could get a gathering hut, because we are going to need food at some point. We're going to need food and also fibre. Yeah, fibre is required for a tent, isn't it? I think we need Natalie to chop down many trees. Okay, so move time on super quickly. Right, Natalie, we need, we've got willow. Okay, so a new resource. This is good. So we're on 45. If we get to 60, I think we might be okay. Natalie's just decided to stop for a second. Oh, she's got no energy. Okay, right. That makes sense. I get that. I get that she's got no energy. That's fine. We're on 50 wood. So I think what we can do is we can now build a log cabin for 50 wood. The only thing is, oh, that's a bit of an issue though, isn't it? We build a log cabin and that's good and more people can come and live in it, but we're then not going to have enough wood to build another structure, because what do we get from each tree? Is it 6 wood? So we'd have 18 wood. So we can't then get the 20 wood we need to get ourselves a gathering hut. Oh, botherations. Okay, I think what we might need to do is, the radius of the gathering huts is huge. Okay, we're going to put a gathering hut just, hang on, zoom out a little bit. We're going to put it just here, right there, like so. Okay, so put that in, and then, at the minute, there's no point doing anything, because, yes, she's exhausted. Okay, but we've got a bit more influence. Okay, so pause time for a second. I would like to assign you to a gathering hut, Natalie. Okay, so she's gathering many things, and we are discovering new things. Red mushrooms, and flax, and thyme, and berries, and things. Okay, right. This is good stuff. This is all good. Okay, so we're picking up many exciting things, including a big pile of food, which is excellent for us. Here, we've got wheat, red mushrooms, and berries. So now, over here in production, have we got anything like a campfire to cook the stuff? Explorer tent. That's going to be people heading out into these sort of cloudy, foggy stuff. We don't know much about that. Don't know much about that. Okay, so maybe we need to get a medicine hut as well. Resource info. Oh, that's these panels at the top. Okay, this is all fine. How about we get rid of that panel there? There's quite a lot on the screen. There's a lot going on. Okay, settler info. I think we keep that up for now. Okay, so it's just Natalie still, who's now completely out of energy again. And I think, is she heading home? Yes. We need really to get one more fibre. If we could get one more fibre, we could then build another little tent. But I think, yes, we need 10 fibre. So have we got to wait for some fibre to grow back? Like, is that was flax, that's fibre, isn't it? So how long does that take to grow back? Okay, so maybe then, okay, there we go. Right, that was pretty good. Nice, I like that. Okay, so take her out of there and go back to chopping down trees, please, Natalie. We need some more wood, I think, possibly. It would be amazing if we could get up to 40 wood. Come on, no, hang on, we might be able to do it. We've got these 2 trees to chop down. If you do that one and that one, that means, hang on a second, 42. Okay, pause time for a second. We can build a log cabin. No, we can't. We need 50 wood for a log cabin pen. I thought it was 40 for some reason. No. Okay, so chop down that tree. That gets us, is it 48? 48. Botherations. Okay. Okay. How about then, slow that down. You unassign from there. So come out of there and go back to here. Natalie, it's time to come back over here. Although, hang on, there's stuff that you can forage that, can't you? If you're in a gathering hut, why can't you gather these? Oh, hang on, the herbs are going to be medicinal things, aren't they? I bet they're going to be medicines rather than sort of food stuffs. Okay, right, run time on then, 10 speed until the end of the day. Natalie goes to bed in her tent, and yeah, we've picked up some stuff, and she is gathering berries. Okay, food is good, we like that. She can't chop down any trees, so there's nothing to do at the moment. There is nothing to do. I'm just going to let this day sort of poodle past. Just, a nice, easy, calm day. There we go. We've got 15 berries. Okay, lovely. Right, and now, there we go. That is fibre. Okay, so now here we go. Here's the question. Do we wait until these trees are grown, chop them down, and then build a big kind of wooden shack thingamajig, whatever it was, a log cabin? Or do we get another little tent and get somebody else in to help Natalie? Because we've got both options there, but it depends how long these trees are going to take to grow. I think, yeah, look, those ones are still growing from when we chopped them down on day one. I think, for now, we need to get another tent. Okay, so, Natalie, you've got you haven't got a neighbour. You've got a choice of tents that you can go to sleep in, but recruit, we still need 320 influence. Okay, right, so once again, we'll just sort of poodle through the day. Natalie can just sort of stand around here on her own for a bit. Don't worry though, Natalie, at some point, we will get you a buddy. It's just going to take a while. 4 influence that day, oh dear. So I assume that when we do stuff, that generates influence. So every time we do an action, so grab berries or chop down a tree or, I don't know, go mine a rock or something, that gives us influence. So that's why we're not picking up too much. Okay, so once again, another day kind of, flies by. No influence at all. We've got 15 berries though, so that's quite nice. How do we get influence, game? How do we pick up influence? Because I don't know how to do it. We've got very little to do at the moment. And hang on. Oh, whoa, a second. Oh, I thought that tree might be within range of our logging hut thing. Botherations. Okay, never mind. We will, though. Take you out of there. We'll put you into here. Because I think those trees are going to be ready. So again, we'll just fly through the day, as we have done many times. Nothing happened that day at all. Right, here we go. We are now chopping down some more trees. So hopefully this, look, influence is going up. 308, 320, and nope, she's run out of energy again. 320. Okay, oh, hang on. Pause time. These people are not as expensive in terms of influence. They're only 240, but I bet they're going to be a bit rubbish. So 4 efficiency, 7 efficiency, but no immunity. Oh dear. Ike Nicholson is very immune to things and is very loyal, but is really not very efficient at doing anything, and they have no energy. Okay, or we could get you in. Decent amount of energy, efficiency 6, immunity 5, loyalty 2. Okay, Ernest Burton, we're going to put our faith in you and hope that you're not terrible. Okay, we're recruiting our second person. Natalie, look, it's another person. Hooray! Okay, and then they can go into there. Okay, so now they've got their own jobs. Natalie can go and chop down trees, and Ernest can go and gather berries and what have you. Okie dokie. So now, I think possibly, do we build the log cabin? Because we've now got enough wood to do so. So if we put a log cabin, let's put that over there, look. We'll put the log cabin in like that. Okay, ooh, influence plus 10. We achieved the Buildinator milestone. I like that. That's not a real word, but I appreciate the word buildinator. Okay, so can we do anything else yet? No. Explorer tent, wooden bridge. That's kind of all we've got over it. Okay, so I think maybe the next thing we need is, I didn't mean to get rid of that, maybe a medicine hut? Possibly a medicine hut for another 20 wood? So we might need, yes, we need to run the day on, I think. So go like that. We'll put a little time on. We've got Ernest now running about, doing some stuff. This is good. Gathering berries and what have you. Marvellous. So food is ticking up. Right, there we go. End of the day. Influence, yeah, quite a bit. We did do quite a lot of stuff that day. Right, and then already they're back on it. Look, chopping down trees and gathering things. Why are you gathering? Hang on a minute. That's Natalie. Why is Natalie gathering? This is very confusing. I thought Natalie was assigned to the logging hut. But no, seemingly not. Ernest is at the gathering hut. And Natalie is at the logging hut. But Natalie came down here to grab some food. And now everyone's just sort of ground to a halt and they're not doing anything. Okay, right, we have got 22 wood, which means we could build a medicine hut. Or what about a mining hut? Because with stone, I imagine we can do a lot more stuff. If we put it here, there we go, look. Just there is pretty good. I'm just trying to think, there's some ore down there. And if we put that just there, we pick up 3 lots of it, which is going to be very handy. And we might clear this stone out of the way of the sort of fertile soil. So yeah, if we put that just there, that's got a good radius. Okay, now I think, oh yeah, because they haven't got anything to do in their other 2 jobs, they're just assigning themselves to the next nearest thing, which is that just there. Oh, okay, right, I see. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, so, nice, that is good. You're grabbing berries, you're chopping down trees. This is good stuff. And now you are gathering some stone. Okay, right, we found field stone. Okay, so, there's a new thing because build has got an exclamation mark by OK. Getting stone, more influence, OK. And now we can build a house. With enough wood and stone, we can get a house. Okie dokie. And over here, a furnace to produce metal. OK, smelts ore into metal bars. Ore isn't very useful on its own. Indeed, yes, OK. So this is like a processing building. So if we put that, there's plenty of room over here, look. So what if we put that just there? There we go. Right, that has magically appeared. We do need some more food, I feel. I feel like maybe food is going to be a bit of an issue. Like this fertile soil here, can we not grow things on it? Can we not grow some wheat, possibly? Grow some grain or, I don't know, grow anything, whatever. Carrots. How about some lovely cabbages? We can live the peasanty dream with our cabbagey sort of farm over here, but no. Seemingly we can't plant anything there right now. We've decided to go and settle in a whole new part of the world without knowing what farming is, which yet possibly isn't our finest move. Okay, so hang on. How much food? 17 food is what we need per day. So at the moment, we've got 2 days of food left, and that's going to be it. We have got a berry bush over here, and there are some mushrooms back over here. So I think, they're not within range. Botherations. Okay. Right. Are we able to... Okay, this is all good. Picked up some influence. I was thinking of getting a new person, but we can't do that. Running low on food. We are, yes, game. You've noticed then. If a settler's food needs are not met, their hunger will worsen. Settlers with poor hunger will have significantly less energy. If a settler's hunger drops to 0, they will die. In the build menu, look for structures with food in the produces column. Yeah, I know how to do it. It's just a lack of food. It's a lack of things around. That's fine. It's just a gathering hut. I mean, we could build another one, but where would we put it? That one covers that area. I mean, maybe over here, look. There's berries, berries, mushrooms. Badger. We could put another one over here, look, that would gather some stuff. Zoom out a little bit. So yeah, if we put one there, that means they will go and grab stuff from over there. Or do we put it around here. That is flax, though. We can't eat the flax. The flax is fibre, so okay, that's not going to be overly helpful. I think maybe we put it just here, because there's a few mushrooms around and a berry bush as well. So, okay, put another gathering hut just there. Okay, so maybe, are they going to run over and do that? Or can we recruit a new person? No, nowhere near recruiting a new person right now. Okay, never mind. We are, though, getting iron ore, look. Or we're trying to. It's taken a while, but they are trying to get that. Okay, right, pause. Hang on a minute. Pause. There we go. Right, we discovered iron ore. You found some ore. Sadly, ore itself isn't very useful. Build a furnace to smelt ore into metal. It's much more useful for building. Okay, we have a furnace. It's right there. Got it. Okay, so at some point, are they then going to go over here and turn the ore that we found into proper useful metal? That would be handy. We're also stocking up on influence. And here we go. Yes, grab some food. Okay, you grab like 2 mushrooms. Food might be an issue then. Okay, we're down to just 8 food. Okay, if you would like to go and grab some more food. Okay, right, we've got another day's worth of food. And I think as well, we are grabbing mushrooms and things from over here. Oh, hang on. Structure info. What's that telling us? The mining hut. Oh, I think it's been completely cleared out. There's nothing else for it to go and sort of get. Okay, right, we can destroy that then, because plants grow back, but rocks typically don't. So we'll destroy that. What do we got? Wood 0, wood 5. Okay, not particularly brilliant, but there we go. It's better than nothing, I suppose. We need another person, really, but again, we're just slightly too short on the influence. Look at that. Bronson Wilson. 100 energy. 10 efficiency. Oh, Bronson Wilson. If only we had the influence to get you on board. It would be fabulous. But alas, we do not. Is it worth... The thing is, if we get another person in, that's going to require even more food. Do we get a medicine hut? Oh, we can't do anything about it right now because we haven't got enough wood. Okay, do you know what? Unpause time. Run time on very quickly. Okay, we've discovered an iron bar. Ah, right. Because we have an iron bar, we can now do all sorts of food-related things. Okay, and build a town hall, and build a tavern, and also build a windmill, a cauldron, and a jammery. Is that even a real thing? A jammery makes jam from berries. Okay, that's amazing. There's such a thing as a jammery. Hang on, though. Hang on. Maybe a gardening shed would be quite good. Grows random crops in a small area. Crops will only grow in fertile soil. Okay, right. That could possibly be our saviour. We need to get a gardening shed in. The only thing is, we are lacking. We'll get the iron bars. We'll get the metal, I think. But does metal count as an iron bar? Yes. That says metal, that says iron bar. But I think it's the same kind of a thing. We're lacking the wood. Okay, right. We have to hope that at some point we're able to get enough wood to build a little kind of farming thing. Because that's what we need to survive. Okay, right. We got some good stuff there that day. We've got enough food to survive today. But that's kind of it. Okay, right. We've got plenty of metal, but these trees are not growing quick enough. They're just not growing quick enough. We haven't got enough wood to actually put another logging hut down over here. Okay, right. We need 17 food by the end of the day. Okay, we are just surviving in terms of food. Oh dear. Go and chop down a tree over here or something. Come on now. I mean, in hindsight, possibly, we shouldn't have built the gigantic, big, very wood-intensive log cabin, because we're not using it. But as soon as we get this little kind of farming hut thing down, that's going to sort us out for food for ages. Okay, the trees are here. The trees are here. Okay, this is key. Right, here we go. Chop, chop, chop. And, okay, right, pause time. We only have 11 food. But can we get this down? Okay, gardening shed. Okay, we've also got a quarry, which I suppose is quite good. A mushroom cellar, grows mushrooms year round, must be placed on fertile soil, and a purple mushroom cellar. Okay, they're medicinal. Okay, so the red ones are our food. The purple ones are medicine. Okay. And then, yeah, the town hall, what does that do? Gives a +1 efficiency, immunity, and loyalty bonus to all housing. Okay. And the tavern is a +1 loyalty bonus. And then, yeah, the windmill, imagine, yeah, converts wheat into bread. Bread is much more nutritional than wheat. A cauldron cooks things. Can make mushroom stew. From mushrooms, you say. Okay, how much metal have we got? 15 metal and 24 stone. Right. Okay. The gardening shed, I think we get both of those in. Okay, so if we put a little garden shed just there, that's going to use pretty much all of that fertile soil. So pop that in, and that is wonderful. Influence 363. We could get in Caroline Hicks, who is not particularly great. Okay, but I'm a bit concerned right now. I think our people are going to get very hungry and possibly die a bit. Okay, the hunger is okay for now. Their hunger is okay, so they're going to get hungry. No, look, they're planting things. They're planting wheat, I think. Okay, that's very good. That is going to take a while to grow, however. That's going to take a while to grow. But possibly, if we go to here, can we get a cauldron? Okay, so if we put a cauldron, I don't know, just there, that'll do. They can then start making stuff out of the food we have to make it go a bit further. Okay, right, but now, end of the day, they're going to be hungry, they're going to be a bit grumpy with us, but more berries. Okay, this is good, berries coming in, and yeah, they're tending to the soil over here. Okay, this is good. They've dashed off over here to grab some berries. Yeah, we haven't got any of the red mushroom stuff. We've not got any of that. We have got berries. We're down to 1 food. Okay, what have they planted here? So wheat. Oh, sage, flax. Okay, you've planted some very random things. Food would have been ideal. But okay, no, this is, I suppose, what we're doing now. You're sort of getting random things. Okay, wood, 21. But yeah, look, we're getting food. And we've discovered sage. Hooray! And I think we've planted some more stuff, have we? We only have food 6. Okay. This game is tricky. It's a little bit... So it reminds me of Banished, with its sort of level of difficulty going on. A windmill. Hang on, what have we got in terms of that? 1 wheat and 5 berries. Okay, it's not really worth... Oh, the windmill requires 200 wood. Preposterous. Okay. Maybe we get a mushroom cellar. That's wood. That's stone, which we don't have. We need 20 stone, and we need 5 iron bars, which we do have. Okay, so we need some more stone. Right. Okay. There's quite a lot down here. So possibly, do we get ourselves... Hang on a minute, we're harvesting. A mining hut. If we put a mining hut... hang on. If we put one just there, that also grabs 2 lots of the iron ore, which could be useful. So, right, put that just there. Okay, construction apprentice. We got some more influence for that. I'm saving up the influence to get somebody that's really, really good. Like these people at 100 energy, 10 efficiency. Amazing. So, they dashed out, sort of chopped it to rock, and they've given up again. Okay. I suspect possibly they're going to be getting hungry. Yes, ravenous. Okay, right. You're gathering wheat, finally. Okay, right, look at that. Look at the food coming in. Oh, that was brilliant. Okay. Phew. Okay, that saved us, and you can go back and eat the food. Okay, nice. Ernest is a bit hungry, but that's okay. And there's some berries coming in. Okay, we've got stone coming in. This is good. So how about then... getting even more stone, more influence. Well, hang on. We can get... Oh, there's not somebody with 100 energy now. Okay, we'll wait until tomorrow. I think we go for... I mean, a medicine hut would be quite good. That would be pretty good. But we've not seen any kind of illness stuff just yet. So maybe we get the mushroom cellar. Wood. Oh, we need more wood. Oh, botherations. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Right, they can just plant all these things again. They can just plant all that. And yeah, they can go through the food a bit. We need another thing here as well. We need another little kind of planting thing over here. We'll have the berries, that's good. But yeah, another little kind of garden shed thing would be quite nice. What have we got there? Mining hut. Oh, that mining hut is now devoid of anything again, is it? Okay, do you know what? Destroy it then. Away with you, mining hut. Yeah, that's a gathering hut. That's okay. Okay, we've got 12 wood, which is not enough to do anything, I don't think. They are making some more metal, I think. Yeah, they are doing that. We've only got 6 medicine. Is that coming down? That might well be coming down. Okay, we've got 4 iron bars. Okay, we've got a big pile of influence. Here we go. You're only 480 cost. Oh, because your efficiency is 3. Oh, botherations. Okay, nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to wait until somebody really, really good is there. Although this little thing here is growing quite a lot of medicinal stuff. Right, that little sort of hut thing has saved us in terms of food, but another one would be particularly useful. So I think we'll try and get another one of those in. Yeah, okay. I mean, time's flying by. I dread to think what's going to happen when it gets to winter. We're in no way prepared for winter. It's going to be a terrible time. But there we go. So plenty of food. This is wonderful. But yes, we now need... Hang on, we've got 30 wood. We have got 30 wood. So is it worth building... Oh, okay. Right. Do we use our 30 wood to build another logging hut thing and put it, say, just here, where it's very near to a lot of the trees? So it's going to use up 20 of our wood right now, but it'll return that and they can just keep on chopping down those trees. Or do we keep it and get a mushroom thing? I think, do you know what, we're going to have to go for that, aren't we? Because we need some more wood. Okay, right. There we go. New day begins. Your settlement has survived to autumn. Enjoy the colours. But prepare. Winter will start in 25 days. During winter, plants such as wheat, berries, sage and others will not grow. Some structures, like the mushroom cellar, are still able to grow resources. Okay, so we've got 25 days to build a very, very heavily mushroom-focused food economy. Okay. Right. I mean, that was what we were planning anyway. Right, here we go. They're chopping down trees. And 16 wood. You're doing planting stuff. Okay, hang on. Is there a person to recruit? Yes, but you've only got 7 efficiency. And I'd like somebody with 10. I want to make sure that we spend our influence on somebody who's really, really quite good. You've only got 70 energy. So you're going to be sort of out of action pretty early on, I think. You've got 70 energy, but you're very efficient. But that would leave us with only 400 influence. No, okay, we'll check tomorrow. And we are chopping down trees over here. Okay, so I think... Maybe. What do we go for? Do we go for a medicine hut? If I know, we don't need a medicine hut, do we? Because I think, yeah, we have 14 medicine. We need the mushroom cellar thing. Okay, it must be built on fertile soil. Okay, we'll put it right on the edge. I think we can have 2 there, which aren't within range of that little sort of hut thingamajig. So we shall put one of those just there. Okay, wonderful. We have one of those where hopefully somebody can grow and plant some mushrooms down in a cellar, and then they can cook them over here and turn them into proper food. Right, okay, come on. Have somebody good, please. Here we go. Polly Norton. 9 food requirements. You don't need medicine, you don't need influence, but 100 energy, 9 efficiency. Polly, welcome aboard. Plus, you get to live in the fancy big house. Aren't you fancy? We could get somebody else in if we wanted, but I think we need to keep... Let's just get a little bit more influence, shall we? But okay, right, so everybody, just now do more stuff. We've got more food requirements. Oh, look at the amount of mushrooms coming out of the... Oh, my word. Hang on. We just got a massive pile of mushrooms, and I think... There we go. We've made mushroom stew. Okay, so it seemed a little bit dicey at points. It did seem a little bit dodgy at points. I thought maybe we were going to starve to death, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay now. Okay, so what have we got? 25 days per season it was, wasn't it? I think if we can stock up on the mushrooms, we should be okay. So how much was another mushroom seller? 20 wood, which we have. 20 stone, oh, now which we don't have. 5 fibre, which we've got plenty of fibre. And metal, not too much metal. Okay, right, what else do we need? I mean, a medicine hut would be quite good. Just to maybe make sure that we do have enough medicine on the go. What if we put it down here, look? They can go and gather all of those exciting things. But we've got 24 medicine. Is that a waste of 20 wood? I think it might be. Maybe what we need is an explorer tent. What does that do exactly? Clears fog in an area. Automatically packs up when the area is clear. Ah, okay. So if we build that, where can we like click here and build it? Can I go click? No. Okay, it's got to have a green sort of background thing. Okay, so if I go, I'd like to build one of those just there. Polly has assigned herself to this. So hopefully Polly will run down and start looking around. However this works, I don't quite know, but we will find out. So, okay, she can look around there. We've got plenty of wood. We need some stone. We need stone for another mushroom thingy. So I'm hoping... okay, here we go. Look, yes. Oh, they uncovered all of that before they got bored and went to bed. Thanks. Really handy, that one. Okay, but never mind. Right, put food back on. They're gathering a lot of mushrooms. Okay, there's stone. There is stone over here. Okie dokie. And they've gathered mushrooms as well because that thing was nearby. Right, I think then we go to here. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, mining hut. Put that just there to go and gather some more stone because that's going to be really handy. And then we can get another little mushroom thingamajigger. And I think we can get one right now. Actually, mushroom seller. And yes, okay. So put... It says sage there. Are we planting it on top of the sage? It's going to go on top of that bit of sage. It's more important, I think. Okay. So we've got that. Can we get another person? 95 energy. You're not very loyal. You're not very loyal, I'm afraid. Okay, no, we're not going to go for you. But I think, yeah, if we just keep doing this, growing lots of mushrooms and making a lot of the stew, then we should be okay. Got 18 stew. So, yeah, the stew does disappear day to day. So I think we can afford to get some more people in. Alvin Paxton. Do you know what? I think, what if we get another couple of people in? We can get, who's really efficient? You're very efficient, but you're not got much energy. Whereas you've got 90 and 6. Do you know what? Alvin Paxton, in you come. Alvin, welcome aboard. Okay, right. So another person joins. And this is good because that's more people doing more stuff. We have got a 36 sort of food demand per day, but I think we're okay for that. I think that is going to look pretty good. And they've packed up the exploration tent. I think that is now sorted. Okay, I think then, are we able to... Oh, that's finished its thing, hasn't it? Where's the stone thing down here? Right, that mining hut is done. Okay, get rid of that. There is... Where was it? Somewhere. A quarry. There we go. So 40 wood, which we can't do right now. And... What is it? 10 iron bars. Oh, we're missing all of that. Okay. Bother. Okay, right. We need some explorer hut thingamajigs. I think we can do a few of these. We can do 4 of these. Okay, so one can go just there. And then one can go just here. And then we'll put another one sort of down there. Okay, we'll put 3 down for now. And hopefully when they've finished doing all of their stuff, they can then go a-wandering and we can see what's going on over here in this part of the world because there might be all sorts over there. But yeah, we need some more ore. And then hopefully with the ore and a bit of stone, we can put a stone mine to then get stone constantly, which is going to be very helpful. Okay, right, food is looking amazing. Food looks completely fantastic. Not so worried about it now. They're all cooking things, getting 12 bajillion mushrooms, picking up herbs and things. Yeah, so really, stone and ore are now the issues. Okay. Oh, botherations. There could have been somebody really good there. But nobody really good there. Never mind. Okay, influence is flying up though because we're doing a lot of stuff. We're gathering a lot of wood. Would somebody like to go exploring? Would anybody like to do that? Polly and Alvin are supposed to be exploring over there, but they are not. I can confirm they did no such thing. Okay, that's good. But can you explore now? Can you do something? Alvin, you don't appear to be doing anything at all, Alvin. You're just standing around, as is Polly. Okay. Can we do a thing? Can we assign you to there then? Can you two go exploring? Oh, okay, right. I didn't tell the others to go and do it explicitly, but okay, that's fine. Right. Plenty of stone around here, which is good. Not ore. There's a little bit of ore just there. Okay, we will build a mining hut. Just push it as far away as we can go into that direction. Just there, please. Okay, so then people can run over and start grabbing stone from there. Okay, day 11. Right, grab all the stone. Grab the ore. That can go into here. Would anybody like to go into this little hut thing? You can go in. Alvin, go and do some exploring and find Simon and Theodore. Okay, so there. Oh, okay. Another day goes by. I mean, yeah, the time does fly by really quickly. Proper flies by. Have we got... we haven't put the ore into the thing. Okay, we've got a good person. Oh. You could be quite good. 95, 7 efficiency. We've seen better. We've seen people with higher efficiency. So I think, yeah, that's okay for now. We'll leave it. I'd like to get 6 people. I think we can cope with 6 people with the food that we're sort of producing. That's disappointing. 70 energy is disappointing. Okay, no, let's not get anybody today then. And, oh, hang on. Something, the mining hut. Oh, that mining hut's done its thing. Okay, destroy that then. Cheerio. Got some more stone over here. And I think they're working on this one now. Have we got back up? Yes, 10 metal. Okay. We can now build a quarry. Okay, digs a quarry in the indicated area. Settlers can dig up and harvest limestone within the area. Okay, so if we just put, say, where do we want to do some mining? Over here? Because it's near to everything else, near to their houses. So put that just there. Oh, I see, right. It's 4 little kind of bits around the edge of it. Okay, I didn't know that, but there we go. Now we have learned a new exciting thing. Oh, there's ore down here. Okay, we need to get as well over here another mining hut because that is going to be huge getting all that stuff from down here. So, hang on a minute, but do we... Okay, this is interesting, isn't it? Do we put another little explorer hut just here just to uncover a little bit more of that part of the world? That might be quite good. Oh, and we've discovered limestone. Okay, right. So they just constantly dig up the limestone. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. What else can we build that we haven't got? What can we do that we haven't got? So a house, sort of okay about a house. We could build one if we wanted to. We've still got 2 people sort of to go. Oh, here we go. Yes, Jade Stokes, 100 energy, 8 efficiency, 8 loyalty. In you come. Welcome aboard. Your settlement has grown. When you reach 5 settlers, each one will start to require an amount of medicine. This scales with population. If a settler's medicine needs are not met, their health will decrease. Okay, and then of course, yeah, if the health goes down, they're going to get ill, and then they're going to be very much deadified. Okay, so that I imagine then is going to tick up tomorrow, is it? That still says 0 medicine on the daily consumption thing. Are you sure they need medicine, game? It isn't saying they need medicine. 56 medicine we have. We'll see what it goes to next time. There are quite a lot of rocks down here, but we need more iron ore. Okay, that's all good. 56. Still on 56 medicine. Okay, maybe that's either we haven't got enough people or that it's not in the demo, possibly. I don't know. Oh, yes, you can come in, Nathan. Oh, there you go. You've got 1 medicine requirement per day. Yeah, okay. You can come in as well. So that's all we can house right now. So 4 people in the wooden house, 2 people in the tent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okie dokie. So do we need to build anything else? we can build... I mean, is it time now for a medicine hut? Given that we need to get to medicine, possibly? I mean, just here looks pretty good, actually. That looks quite good for a medicine hut. And then, could we also get a mining hut? Just there, actually. That's quite good. Yeah, pop that in as well. So there's plenty to do. There is a lot of stuff to be getting on with. But yeah, I think really... Quarry mushrooms. Yes, we've got gardening. Oh, another gardening shed. Have we got the stuff for that? Have we got the metal? No. We have not got the metal to build one of those. We are lacking the iron bars. Okay, we need to find more metal. I think there was some down here. We've got 5 ore, but we haven't... Oh, and we've discovered new resources. Okay, right. Medicine is flying up. We're okay for medicine. We need to turn the ore into... Oh, my word. Chamomile. We can have a cup of chamomile tea. And we can all be completely chilled out at the end of the day. Oh, that's wonderful. We can have some nice, relaxing chamomile tea. That is very good news. I mean, really... Oh, hang on a minute. What's gone again? That mining hut. Okay, right. Destroy the mining hut. Yes, okay. So, yeah, we need iron. Can we build an iron mine of some kind? Is that a thing we can do? Furnace produces metal, but from ore. So that's not going to help. Do you know, a jammer... Oh, that needs the iron bars, though. That needs iron bars. Wood and stone. But yeah, making jam. Making jam would be quite nice. And, of course, a windmill. A windmill to convert wheat. I mean, converts wheat into bread. Not entirely correct. Converts wheat into flour. You then need a bakery to bake the flour and everything else into bread. But I think, is it worth saving up for one of those? Is it worth getting a windmill and then being able to make our own bread? Which is always a very, very good thing to do in games like this. That's always, as I see it, one of the kind of benchmarks. If you build a little settlement and they can make their own lovely fresh bread, that's always a winner. So we could try and do that. But yeah, we need iron bars for that. Got plenty of fibre, plenty of stone. We will gather enough wood eventually, but yes, it's the ore and the metal that's going to be the issue. Okay, what we need then is more exploring on the go. Okay, so... if we put another one of those there and another one just here and then put one of those just there and then maybe go upwards because we haven't looked over here yet. So we'll put one of those just there and one just there. Okay, right. Give that a go. We need to find a lot of iron. That's going to be the next big thing, isn't it? And we've not got that many days left until winter arrives. And then it's going to get all very cold and complicated and a bit troublesome. But okay, right. Can we find iron? There is one little bit over here. Come on. Give us some more. And there's 2 bits. Okay. Wow, they did a grand job of exploring on that day. Crikey, they were super keen. Okay, right. Over here then, get ourselves a mining hut. And we'll put that... Oh, we're still exploring. Okay, and we'll put that just there. Because it means we can grab some stuff immediately, which is always good. Some stone over here. We're not bothered about stone. It's iron. We need more metal, please. That's a whole big pile of lovely things we've found. This is good. Wood. Oh, yeah, we used the wood to build the things, didn't we? Okay, now that's all fine. Iron. Any old iron? No. No old iron. No new iron. No iron of any kind. Botherations. Okay, that has done its purpose. Destroy that. Get some wood back. Okay, big pile of things. Not long left until winter. Okay, there is one little hut over there that people are just determined not to go to. Polly, would you like to go and do that, please? Yeah, that possibly does need looking at in the game. Sometimes you've got things that people need to go and do, and they're just standing around not doing anything, which isn't very helpful. So yeah, maybe that does need a little bit of looking at. Okay, 15 metal. That's pretty good. We should be able to get some stuff done with that. Yeah, I mean, ideally finding some sort of iron mine would be better. That would be brilliant. But yeah, I don't think we can do that. So, slow time down a bit. I was coming to the end of the day. Okay, pause time. There we go. What do we need to build that we haven't got? So, we could, in fact, we need some more wood. We could get another logging hut. Because, look, if we put one just, say, here, that is a lot of trees. That does cover quite a big area. So I think, yeah, if we pop that in like that, that's going to be a whole lot of extra wood coming in. Okay, so we'll have that. And then, is it worth maybe... food is 412, mostly wheat. That's okay though, that's fine. But yes, I was thinking, is it worth getting a house? Should we get ourselves a house? Because then we get more people in, and more people means we can do more stuff. Maybe not before winter. Maybe don't get a new house in just as winter's going to arrive and we're going to struggle for food. Maybe we'll do that a bit later. So hang on, Explorer tent can go in just here because there is some iron there. So maybe there's some more nearby. Maybe it's like a rich vein of iron over there or something. I don't know. But how are we doing for medicine? 104 medicine. We need 6 a day. And we acquire it from various sources anyway. So that's okay. So also, just to make sure about that, is it worth getting another medicine hut and putting it just there? Because there's quite a lot of medicine around there. Yes, we'll put another one just there. Okay, so that's gathering more medicine. And I think we're looking okay. I think we're looking good. Are we prepared for winter? I don't know, I'm not convinced that we're prepared for winter. We're not going to get berries and things. Yeah, another gathering hut over here would be quite good, wouldn't it? There's loads over there. Right, pop that in over there. That's going to be quite nice. No more iron that I can see, apart from in that top corner. Apart from over here. Have they explored over there? No, they haven't. Botherations. Okay, they're busy cutting down trees and things. That's fine. Okay, right. So Natalie, Ernest, Polly, Alvin, Jade and Nathan might get a little bit chilly tomorrow, but hopefully we've got enough food to kind of see us through that. We've got our little kind of mushroom operation going on. Oh yeah, look. Iron and iron. Okay, bring more iron. More iron, please. We've got quite a lot of wood. We've got a massive pile of influence. And now it's going to get cold. And there we go. We've got the sort of the classic... the classic thing in a game like this when it's cold and wintry. Snow. Just snow everywhere. It does make it hard to see where the border bit is. Because the clouds, the cloudy fog border is white and cloudy. And the floor is now white. So it's quite hard to see where our borders are, but okay. There are 2 bits of iron over there. So we need to get a mining hut in over here. And also there is quite a lot of stone as well. So okay, that's fine. Gardening shed, of course, isn't doing anything. The medicine hut isn't going to do anything. And the other medicine hut isn't going to do anything. Because stuff isn't growing. Okay. How are we going to get medicine? We're going to be short on medicine, I think, by the end of this. That's going to be tricky, isn't it? Because we're not going to grow any. So, oh dear, right, that might be a little bit of an issue. But okay, right, if we could get this stuff, if we could get the iron ore, get 2 lots of that. We might have already got 1 lot, actually. No. Okay, we have got 15 lots of metal, though. What was it to build a thingamabob? Where was it? Hang on a minute. Where was it? Here. No, here. Here. What are these? Processing. There we go. A windmill. So 200 wood, we're not far away from that. Loads of stone, absolutely loads of that. Fibre, we're okay. Iron bars, so we've got 15 metal. So really all we need is another what? 55, is that right? Maths with penge? No, is it 65? We need a certain, 65, I think. Yes, that's what it is. Yay, maths with penge. 65 wood, and we can then get a windmill. And that would be amazing. Although I would quite like to get a jammery, but not now because there's no berries, because it's winter. Right, okay, let's run time on and see how we fare in winter, which I suspect is going to be quite tricky to survive through. But yeah, we'll try and get through this. It'd be good if on our playthrough here, we could get through an entire kind of calendar year. So we started in summer, so do all of summer, all of autumn, all of winter, cover spring, and then I think that'd be quite good. I think the demo does go on forever. The demo doesn't end, but it doesn't have the full range of things you can build. But yeah, I think if we could get through a whole calendar year, that would be pretty good. I'd quite like that. And I think at the minute, we are doing okay. Because yeah, they take the mushrooms out of here and then turn it into stew. So they're eating the mushroom stew, which I think is quite good for them. So yeah, in terms of sort of hunger, we're okay. Little bit concerned about the medicine. but we'll see how that plays out toward the end of winter. Right, so we're only on day 6 of winter, but I've just realised that maybe to help us out with our dwindling medicine situation, we could build a purple mushroom cellar, because they are medicinal and they will just grow because, they're in a cellar, they're underground, and it's going to be fine. And I think we've got what we need to actually build one. We've got enough wood. We annoyingly have just enough wood to build ourselves a lovely windmill. So we're going to have to wait for a windmill, which is a bit of a shame because, lovely bread in winter would have been quite nice, but never mind. So we've got wood, we've got stone, got fibre, and we've got the iron bars. So I think it's got to go on fertile soil. Let's put it on that little sort of sticky out bit just there. We could put it there actually, couldn't we? We could put it just there. It says fertile soil wheat, but I don't think wheat is growing there right now. So we shall put it, although if they're going to grow wheat there, we could just put it here, look, where there's definitely no wheat growing. So yeah, okay, pop it down just there. And hopefully at some point, somebody's going to run over and start doing something. There we go. Look, are you looking at it? Are you sort of, doing the prep work to put the mushrooms in or whatever? I don't quite know, but okay. So hopefully that will help with medicine because that is coming down. That is ticking down, and we're not going to survive 25 days, but it's now topping back up because of the lovely mushrooms. Okay, and we've just acquired a huge amount of wood. Look at that, we're on 229 wood, which I think means we should go to here and get ourselves a windmill. And we can do this. Okay, right. So the windmill should go over here, look, near to our farm, because that's where the wheat is grown. So if we put the windmill just here, for example, boop, okay, we have a windmill. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, and we've discovered bread. Oh, it's a glorious day in the settlement. We've got bread. We've got 12 lots of bread. We are looking pretty good for food, and medicine is back up to 105. So do you know what, winter? Bring it on, winter. Bring it on. We've got medicine in the form of potentially slightly dubious purple mushrooms, and we've got loads of food in terms of mushroom stew and delicious fresh bread. So yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Winter is going to be a doddle. Okay, day 25 of winter is coming to a close. The final day of the season. Everybody's coming back home. Now you'll notice that we do have a house over here, like a proper actual house, which is good. And we've got 10 settlers because I thought, you know what? Why not? We've got loads of influence, huge big piles of it. So why don't we just go and get some more people? So we've got 10 people now. And because we have got 10 people, we do have to spend a little bit of influence every day, but that's okay. It's only 21 and we've got 3,500 influence, so that's fine. And we did pick up some good people, particularly over here in Laurie Cooper. They are very good. Look at that. So 100 energy, 10 efficiency, 10 immunity, 10 loyalty. So pretty much perfect stats. And all they want from us is 8 food, 1 medicine, and 1 tiny little scrap of influence every single day. So that is pretty good. So yeah, we are looking very good indeed. So let's get time ticking on through to the end of the day. And there we go. Yeah, we've made so much food and such like. We're absolutely fine. And also, right, there we go. Hang on. Pause time for a second. It looks lovely and green again, which is marvellous. And now everybody is going to be very busy because the little kind of farm thing can spring back into life and the gathering huts can all sort of kick into life. And I have put a few more gathering huts around. So yeah, we've got one over here, I think. Yeah, there's a gathering hut over there. There's one over here because there's quite a lot of bushes. And I think I put something else around as well. So there's plenty around. There's a lot for people to do. And also, I think now that we're able to go and do some gathering again and we can go and grab berries, is it time for us to build a jammery? Just because I want one. Because then, what can we put on our lovely fresh bread but some lovely homemade jam, which is brilliant. And yeah, we've got plenty of resources. We can do this without any issues whatsoever. So I think, yeah, we'll pop that in over there. So we can now make some jam, which is wonderful. I have noticed, by the way, I think there might be a little bit of an issue with some of the people. So hang on, if we get time ticking by, most people are doing stuff. Most people are busily, doing bits and bobs. Some people not so busy. For example, you over here, Jade Stokes, just standing around, just literally doing nothing. I don't think standing around. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, hang on, no, actually, Jade. I might have to beg your pardon there. You might be cooking. You might possibly be cooking. It doesn't look like you are because you're not sort of stirring the pot or anything, but you might actually be cooking on the sort of cauldron. Okay, right, maybe that's what you were doing all that time. But yeah, whilst winter was passing by, I did notice you were just sort of standing around not doing anything, and I thought it was a bit weird. But no, maybe you are actually sort of cooking the stew or whatever, and we've made our first jam. That's amazing. Hooray for jam. Okay, right, wonderful stuff. So we've got bread, we've got jam, we've got mushrooms, stew. It's all looking very good. I don't think there's much else left for us to build except the fancy kind of structures. I think that's kind of it. I want a bridge, but we don't really need a bridge because there's no point. We don't need to cross a bridge to go anywhere, so it's sort of all okay. But yeah, is there anything else we do need? I mean, okay, down here, look, maybe another garden shed just here would be okay, just to get some more food. So pop another one of those in, and somebody else can come along and sort of do all that kind of stuff. Okay, hang on. How much housing have we got? What can we do in terms of housing? So we've got 6, 10, 11, 12. So we can get 2 more people. So have we got somebody really good? Potentially Frankie Palmer? Oh yeah, you're quite good. You need a little bit more influence, but again, that's fine. We've got loads of it. So yeah, we'll get Frankie Palmer on board. So that's another person to go around and do some stuff. Yeah, are you doing anything? Now I'm not entirely sure you are doing anything. Jade Stokes. I don't think you are doing anything, look. Your energy is coming down, but you don't appear to be actually actively doing anything. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but okay. Yeah, and we've kind of uncovered a big chunk of the map down here, had a look around over here. We've got quite a lot of fibre, okay. So I think what we'll do is let's get through to the end of today. So there we go, lovely. And then anybody else to recruit? Nobody with loads of energy, unfortunately. What we could do is now, how about we build these 2 fancy buildings? So a town hall and a tavern. So let's get a tavern in, shall we? So 50 wood, we can do that. 15 stone, absolutely we can do that. 10 fibre, got that. And 5 iron bars. Oh, okay, no. We haven't got the iron bars. Okay, so maybe as our sort of final goals to wrap up the demo, we can build ourselves a town hall and a tavern. So 5 iron bars, 20 iron bars. Okay, we are going to need an awful lot of iron. Right, we need a lot of exploring to happen, please. So let's drop these down. We haven't got that much in the way of fibre. We can only do this a couple of times. So, okay, put 1 there, 1 over there, and then, I mean, 1 just here to kind of uncover that part of the world? I don't know. Okay, right, let's see if that does anything. But yes, we need to get a lot of iron. And at the minute, we are not finding any of it at all. Botherations. Okay, never mind. Possibly then, maybe get some more gathering huts. Because, yeah, we need more sort of flax and such like. So, yeah, if we put another gathering hut just there, that's going to be quite handy. Yeah, okay, my 34 jam. Amazing. And then, I don't know, put 1 just there. There's quite a lot of mushrooms down there, so that'll be good for some stew, if nothing else. Right, splendid. Okay, runtime on very quickly. We shall pick up a lot of fibre, hopefully, and then, yeah, try and do some more exploring and go in search of ore. Because that is now what we need. That is what we are very much lacking. We can't build the fancy final buildings. There's sort of the nice town buildings, the town hall and the tavern, because, yeah, we are lacking sort of metal to do so. So, yeah, let's carry on exploring and see if we can find any decent sites of metal. Right, so it's taken us until the final day of spring, and we have had to do quite a lot of exploring. We've uncovered quite a bit of the map, but we finally have enough metal to do the building work that we want to do. So, first things first, let's get in a tavern, because that's exciting. So what does it do? +1 loyalty bonus to all housing in the affected area, and the area is quite big. So if we put the tavern there, it's going to cover our 3 sort of residential buildings. So we'll pop that in like that, and ta-da! We have a tavern. Lovely. So people are going to be a little bit more loyal, which is good. And now we can also, I think, build a town hall, because yeah, we've got 451 wood, plenty of stone. And have we got 20 metal? We've got 30 metal. So, okay, let's get a town hall. And you know what? Let's put it there, look. Let's put it there so it's by that little kind of lake. It'll look all very pretty. So there you go. We can have some windows out the back. We can have our sort of, little sort of village meetings and such like in a room that overlooks that lake. And it'll look very pretty indeed. So gives a +1 efficiency, immunity and loyalty bonus to all housing in the radius. If we go like that. Ta-da! There we go. So people here are going to be a little bit more effective and also loyal and slightly more immune for some reason, because I don't know, they give out free medicine or something in there. I'm not quite sure. But I think with that done, we can now wrap things up. So let's just do the final thing and get through to summer, which means as soon as this day is done and we go through to day 1 of summer, that's it. We will have done right there a whole calendar year of the game. Hang on, put it down to normal speed. So there we go. There we go. Wonderful. I'm quite glad we got to that point. I'm quite glad that we did cover an entire year of the game. Oh, also, by the way, I built a little bridge. We have a tiny bridge over here and a little kind of explorer hut here and here, just to go and have a poke around that island. Just see if there's anything interesting there. But yeah, they're not doing that right now. But they have been over here a little bit. So the bridge does work. But yeah, right now they're doing other things rather than exploring over here. But do you know what? That's okay. That's fine. But anyway, yes, there we go. Because we've got through an entire in-game year, I think we'll wrap things up for now with our little look at Settlers Domain. I think that is a pretty good point to call it for now. And I think as well, we have built pretty much everything there is to build. I don't think we've left anything out. So we've got 1 each of the types of housing. We've got plenty of these things. We've got gardening sheds, quarries, different types of sort of mushroom cellars. We've got the tents and the bridge. There's our lovely bridge. Got a town hall and a tavern. And we have the furnace, the windmill, the cauldron, and very excitingly, the jammery. So yeah, we've built everything we can build as well. So I think we've covered everything that the demo offers. Now, yes, I think I said earlier, but in the full game, there's going to be a lot more stuff you can build. So the demo just goes on forever. You can carry on playing and get a massive population if you wanted to. But yeah, I think we shall wrap things up for now, because covering an in-game year, I think is quite a good sort of marker post, isn't it? We've got that far. That's pretty good. And we've done all right. We've done okay. Natalie is still here, even though there were some potential issues early on with food, with her and Ernest, sort of, when they founded the settlement, I guess. It looked a little bit dicey at points, but I think, like with any kind of settlement game like this, as soon as you get the food sorted out, that's kind of it. You are then good to go. And it was that. It was that little kind of sort of gardening hut type thing just there, the farm, that kept us alive. Only just though. I mean, there were points where people were really hungry. I think Ernest was sort of potentially starving at one point, but we kind of just cut it a little bit fine, but we sorted it out. And then, yeah, look what we have. A little kind of happy, thriving settlement with many people. And we could add loads more people. We could get a lot more people in. The only thing we might want to look at is possibly some more medicine. But again, you can do that with the sort of purple mushroom sort of thingamabob. So we'd be okay. And then, yeah, little bit of a lack of metal. I imagine possibly in the full game, you might be able to get yourself sort of like iron mines or whatever, rather than having to do quite the amount of exploring than we did. Because we did have to go quite far afield to try to find some more irons. We can build some more stuff. But yeah, I think, there's more in the full game. But I think we did okay. I think we've not done too badly at all. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. I like the little people. I like the way the game sort of plays and works and leads you on to sort of, gradually building new things. You can't just build everything from the start. You kind of have to earn it. And it feels like, when you get to build a new thing, like the windmill, for example, it's like a big exciting thing. It's not just like you're going, well, I can just build 30 different things. You kind of, it's exciting. It's a new, very important thing. So yeah, all in all, I've had a lot of fun with Settlers Domain. So yeah, we'll wrap things up for now, I think, though, because we're at a pretty good point to finish. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Oh look, they're having a lovely time around the campfire, and we're about to ruin that for everybody. You're a fast learner. Oh, you're a killer. You're killing the sheep. This is an outrage. And there we go. Horst has finished his snowman. She's gone. Gisela has lost consciousness. This is not going to end well, is it?